it's your girl Essence.
I'm Victoria.
Hey, it's Jasmine.
Hey, it's Khennedy.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, ladies?
Well, you guys, today we are going to talk about casual dating.
Wow. Okay,
We almost, that was pretty good.
We're doing
pretty good.
We're like on point with this.
I know, right? Colors and everything.
So, I want to talk about friends with benefits.
Let's start
Have
off.
y'all ever had some friends with benefits?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I know that the last dude that I had, like, he still hits me up. It's really sad. he told me that his name was something different than what it was. And he still,
What?
yeah.
Are you serious?
When y'all first met, he told you that?
Yeah, he told me his name was Mark. His name is actually John. I'm not blowing his
Wait,
spot
I
up
think something like
because
that
he's nobody.
happened.
That is so
This is really
crazy.
something that happened. And I don't
Can
know.
you? Is that even a friend? Can you trust somebody who doesn't tell you their real name?
That's what he wanted. He was like, yeah, let's do a friendship benefits thing. And he was
Right.
really nice to me, you know, like he thought I was pretty, like we could chill, we could hang, but I just wasn't feeling it because like he could not open up like a real person. Like we only hung out at night, and I was like,
That's
You
really
didn't want to
sus.
feel like a booty call.
exactly. And I was
That's not a friends with benefits. That's a
not
booty
I said
call.
the cat.
So you were with it at first. What is a friends with benefit to you? Is it exactly what it means to you, or because you're saying you wanted to be able to talk to him, or you want him to be a real friend?
Like an
Did you
actual
really expect
friend.
him to turn into a real friend when he comes and introduces himself like, "Hey, I'm your new friend with benefits"?
Yeah, no.
I think that has to
How did that
be.
even happen? Like, how did y'all meet?
Yeah.
Tinder.
Tinder.
That's what
She gave him the benefit of the doubt.
We're gonna talk about.
I did.
We're gonna talk about Tinder a little later into the episode, but I feel like a friend with benefit. It's such a tricky.
I feel like you have to know them first.
Yeah, you
And
have
then
to know
be
them.
attracted to them. Like it has to happen like 1, 2, 3. Like there's steps.
But you
to it.
can't be too good at friends with them in the beginning. It has to be like a friend of a friend or
As I
someone
said.
that's in your group.
Yeah.
That maybe you don't see them all the time, but they're there, they look good, you guys talk and everything, and then eventually that happens. I think that's the only way it like really works. Otherwise, if it's someone you're really good friends with, you ruin a friendship.
Yeah.
Because someone's always gonna catch feelings.
Yeah.
Without fail. Someone's always gonna catch feelings.
That's true.
I feel like there's also like those friends with benefits that are like too obsessed with you, and it's like
Yeah.
Calm
stop.
down.
Yeah, like chill
Please
out.
relax.
Yeah.
I feel like you have to be on the same page and just be honest with the person. Don't leave the person on. If you all of a sudden have another friend with a benefit on the side, like you're the friend with benefit side chick, let that other person know.
No, you don't. I don't think so. No, I have
You
to
have to let
disagree
them
with
know?
you. You don't. The thing is, like, when you're the thing about casually dating is that you don't owe anybody an explanation. Like, you don't
Right,
have
that's
to
the
know.
perk to it.
As long as the only time, I guess you have to talk about it is like you need to be smart. You know what I mean? If you're sleeping with more than one person,
yeah.
keep it clean, wrap it up,
Yeah.
do something, get tested regularly because you don't
make
want to
sure you're
pass something up.
honest.
Yeah. If someone asks you, obviously you could tell them, but it's more of like a don't ask, don't tell type of situation.
Yeah, but I feel like once they start to ask you, that's when they're like interested in you. So that's kind of like, in my opinion, I feel like that would be a red flag. Like, why are you? Don't be really worried about what I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
And that's
Or
what I
are
mean
we?
by in casual dating, when you have a friend
no.
with a benefit, you have to let that be on the same page with that person. I don't think feelings, will go off the cliff. If you guys all know, listen, there are no limits to this. I could date whoever I want to, and so can you.
Well, okay. On the same vein, what about a fling?
I love flings.
I love flings.
I love flings. I'm not a very big commitment person, and I have a very short attention span. So flings are like right up my alley. It's fun. It's exciting. It's very passionate, and then it's over, and it's you just walk away, and it's
You have
great.
like you always have good memories. You're like, oh man, remember that time
We
with that
did this?
person? Like, yeah, like I don't know. I feel like for somebody who's like
They're
more
excited.
into monogamy and like commitment, and somebody who's like ride or die, like I think flings are fun because it's like I don't have to feel like this nagging sort of feeling like, oh, like I have to express my feelings. I have to feel some way about this person, you know?
Yeah. I think flings are what life is all about, trying new things and just having fun and not being so straightforward
Absolutely.
or serious about everything. I feel like people would change, who they are over time. You might end up being strict for a long time. Then after that, you get up out of a long relationship. You just want to have fun with someone and know beforehand that you're not taking this person seriously. But you have to be careful with that because I've had a couple flings that turned into serious relationships.
Wow.
Like,
oh my
it
God, you got
happens.
trapped.
No, listen, and I guess it's just
Sounds
my
like you got
personality.
trapped.
I got trapped.
Sounds like you got trapped.
We could get to that. So that's another thing.
Flings are definitely a learning experience.
They are, yeah.
You know what
definitely.
happens? Because I think men like girls who don't care. And so when you're like, okay, I'm just
They
having
do,
fun, I don't
guys
care,
really do.
they're more attracted to that, and then they end up saying, okay, you can't date anyone
Yeah,
else.
but there's some guys who like that, and then there are some guys who don't. Because some guys who don't like it, like what? Like,
if
Why
they're
don't you
serious about their
care?
flinging, then they're like, listen, no.
But I don't like it when boys like they can do whatever they want, and then it's like, oh, but like
double standard.
if I'm messing with you, you're the only person that's going. Like I don't know, I'm that person, but it's like that's just how I am by default. But like don't put restrictions on me, because like if I have a problem with authority. Once you tell me to do something, I'm gonna do the opposite. That's
Exactly.
Like,
We're girls. We're young girls too.
Yeah.
Don't ask me to limit myself. I'm 22 years old. I'm in the prime of my life. I have not pushed out any children yet. This body is good to go.
my skin is glowing.
Do not tell me
and I don't have
what
a
I can and
ring
can't do with it.
on my finger by
I see
you.
no ring. I have no rings. I don't wear a ring on this finger.
You don't
on
buy me
purpose.
anything.
You don't.
I don't.
You
owe
don't pay for my
anything.
school.
Yeah, like
You don't cook for me.
You don't pay my bills.
You don't pay for my
Oh.
acrylics.
Got a whole list of what you
Don't
don't.
pay my bills. Don't pay my
Oh my god. Let's talk about affairs.
Okay.
affair. So what is an affair? Affair is when you are with someone who's already in a relationship or married.
Yeah.
Right. Now, I have a confession.
These are my confessions.
Yeah.
We had a playlist. We have the Bills by Destiny
Destiny Child's a great song.
Confessions.
We do. But I have engaged. I was having an affair. No. I was engaging in an affair. I wasn't the one in the relationship. It was someone else who had a long-term girlfriend. And you know what? I guess there was just, because I can be a petty person sometimes, after we would have sex, we would talk, because we had a good conversation, like we had a solid friendship.
Yeah.
And I would ask him, I was like, so why do you hate your girlfriend? Why do you do this to her?
Dang.
You guys have been together for like 6-7 years, that was a thing. And his reasoning was that he's like, she's a good girl. Like, she's, great. She's smart. She's wonderful. It's like, I met her too young. I don't want to let her go because I know that's a good girl.
Wow.
But at the same time, I'm young and I have to get out what I have to get out because I know I'll settle down when I'm older.
Well, listen,
but that's
that's
like, to
rude.
me, that's like
That's
really,
rude.
that's like, that rubbed me the wrong way.
Disrespectful.
No.
That is
yeah.
No, I can see that
Disrespectful.
totally happening. I can see that totally.
I understand it as much as wrong as it is morally. I get where he's coming from because it's like, it's selfish, 100%
Yeah,
selfish.
it's absolutely selfish. I would be so angry. I would be
it's
livid.
like-
I would
Yeah.
black out if I knew that was happening to me, because that's not okay. Like, I get it, like, because there are tons of good people in the world that you just don't meet at the right time.
Exactly.
You know?
That's true.
And just you better not let the other person find out because that's when
Yeah.
you messed
right
up.
person, wrong time.
What they don't
He
know
tried to
what hurt them.
rationalize it saying, oh, I'm respectful about it. I don't bring it in front of her face. Blah, blah, blah. I don't
you're
take
gonna
girls
do
on
it.
dates. I'm like, but
You're
you're
gonna
still
do
doing
it.
it.
You have to be a good side chick though. See, if you was a bad side chick and
Oh,
got
yeah,
him in
he's a
trouble,
side chick.
then
Oh,
y'all are both in deep.
I actually almost did once. He left his phone in my car once.
Yikes.
And the next day, like, we don't really have any connection. Like, we're not on social media or anything like that.
Good.
Right, that's
so,
how you're supposed
as
to
it
be,
should
yeah.
be, as it should be. And I got his phone, and I was trying to look through to see who I could call to give it, someone I might know. And his girlfriend's number is not saved in his phone.
He's disrespectful.
Well, listen.
Oh my God.
I don't
She
really
means her
save
number's
numbers.
not saved.
I don't really save number either.
No, they've been dating for like 6 years now.
Okay,
7
that's
years.
alright.
I would
Maybe
have
not
a
the phone.
coronary if I would, like,
Why are you trying to back him up?
I'm trying to be understanding. Like,
that's not cool.
Affairs are scary though, because I feel like that, like, karma. Woo.
Yeah.
As you can imagine, I'm very hesitant to go into a relationship because of all the bad karma that I probably have going towards me. So I'm gonna ride the wave of
ride the wave.
Ride
Bad
the-
decisions
yeah.
as far as you can.
exactly.
Oh my gosh.
But-
No, you gotta stop sometime.
But you know what's gonna be your karma? Catching feelings.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my
He's
god.
gonna be like,
Peace.
I'm
Why
trying
was
to
my
avoid
voice
that.
so deep just now?
No, I'm trying to avoid that for that reason. I'm like, I'm about to catch feelings and someone's gonna break my heart.
No, but you're gonna miss out. Don't
gotta
worry.
go.
you can try to avoid it as much as you want to, but it's gonna get you.
Here's some advice for you with that one. Don't show a man that you like him more than he likes you.
Never.
Yeah.
Never.
Let him
Oh
show
my
you
God,
how
my
much he
voice.
likes you,
Never.
and then maybe you could gradually start showing.
You gotta hold it in.
Yeah.
Gotta hold it
Yeah.
in, girl.
Hold it in.
Yeah.
You cannot
Like,
let
write
anyone
in your
know.
diary and then
Look
throw
at
it out.
look at his pictures. Look at all his pictures on his timeline, on his social media every day until you get annoyed at him.
Yes. Oh my gosh, I actually do that.
If you look at someone's picture enough, you'll get tired of it.
I'm
If he
so
starts getting crazy,
I'm so petty that like if a guy takes too long to text me back, I will wait the same amount of time and add 5 minutes.
girl.
That's how you're gonna do it.
I will wait and then I will add like an hour because I'm that girl. Because I just know. Because it's like, you're gonna make me wait? You're gonna make me wait? Okay.
sometimes
Okay.
I don't even text back.
No, yeah.
Sometimes I just don't know what to say.
Yo, sometimes once you
The
respond with
conversation
LOL,
is like
you're
dead. Like once you respond like mad late, it's like
also like dry
I was
text.
talking to you about that for
First of all,
hours.
like Like, I feel like casual dating cannot occur if you're a dry texter.
That's
Am I
true.
the only one who feels this way?
I absolutely
what else
agree.
is there when you're not
Some
together?
people, you know what though? I'm seeing someone who's like a little bit older, like casually, and he's just not into technology or his phone. It's like it is ruining. It is ruining my life right now.
Sometimes it's
How old
ruining
are we
better,
talking?
though.
Not that much. Still in their 20s.
Oh.
Still in their 20s.
But sometimes it's refreshing to like have people call you. Like, I don't know. I like that. Like when people go out of their way to like call you. Like, I think that's. Sweet.
I like phone
It's
calls.
almost like they care. It's like, well, I could call you with, I need someone to talk to or something quick.
And I don't like to talk on the phone with people. I hate the sound of my voice. I get mistaken for being a lot younger and a lot
too.
heavier than I am on the phone.
What? That's so.
What do you
mean.
sound like?
No, I had someone more than one person. More than one person like who spoke to me on the phone that met me in real life, which is like, oh, not for nothing, but your voice doesn't match your appearance. I thought you were like a shorter, heavier person.
Why would someone ever say? I would punch somebody. That's so
true.
rude.
Sometimes people's voices do not match how they look.
Absolutely, but I would never be
Absolutely.
like, yo, I thought you were fat and ugly. Like,
I didn't say that. No, I just said heavier.
It also
don't like
depends
that.
again on the type of
I don't like
casual
that.
dating. Like, if you're dating someone where it's just sexual, or if you're dating someone where it's a friends with benefits, I feel like that type of friend, you're gonna be able to call that person and you enjoy talking to that person. That's the person you go to.
That's probably what I think guys look for instead of like, it's like, oh, we can just have sex and nobody can catch feelings. I think that's what they like the most as opposed to.
I think guys say that, but at one point, someone will catch feelings, and it's not always the girls that catch feelings. I think guys catch feelings really low, but
Guys, I think I said this today to myself. I said guys are way more emotional than
They
females. We're just
are.
able to express it more.
yeah, we're just more open about
We
it.
don't know how to express it.
When guys get emotional, it is crazy. It
I
is.
gotta cut and run. Like, I can't. Like, it's too much because they're like, oh my god, like, wow, like, I never
All I
met a
wanna
girl
do-
like you before, and I'm like, okay, honey.
We're
like,
naturally nurturing. It's more genuine. Guys, I feel like they try to hold off in their own way, but when they catch feelings, they're aggressive.
When guys throw themselves at you, I just want.
They act like it's your fault. Like,
I just want to
you're my
please
girl.
calm down.
like, simmer.
Yes.
calm
right.
That
down.
happened to me today while I was
Really?
on the way here. This guy was like,
happened?
I just came home, but I just want to tell you, you're beautiful. I was like,
Oh my gosh, yo.
calm down.
I literally, the same exact thing happened to me at a sandwich shop at 2 a.m. I was wearing a hoodie and pajama shorts, okay,
That's
and
what they always
flip flops.
talk to you when you look the craziest.
And this dude comes up to me. He's like, "Oh my God, you are the most beautiful. Where are you from? Do you go to school by here?" And I'm like, "No, sir. Like, you do not know me. I assure you." If I knew you, I would avoid you even harder than I am right now. Like, and he would grab my arm and stuff. He was like, "Have a good night, beautiful." I was like, "I will. Thank you."
Okay, but what about the ones that are just saying the same thing to each girl that walks back down the block?
You can
And
tell. You can tell.
It's annoying. It's almost rude to me. I'm
I
like,
call
you
them
leave me
out.
alone, please. It's rude and disrespectful. Like, who do you think I am?
I call
you don't
guys
know
out.
me.
There's like some lines that they use, just like, you know, like some basic lines,
Excuse
like
me, miss.
"Yo, miss." "Excuse me." I hate
Hello,
that.
Let me tell you. Actually, I was
Where
just
you
walking to
going?
the beauty supply
Can
store,
I walk with you?
and I'm walking.
What are you doing later? Where the party at?
I'm walking to the beauty supply store. I'm walking and I have this dress on, getting hollered at. Do you not know it's like rude to catcall? Like,
Yeah.
BuzzFeed already made videos on it. It's gone viral. We all know now it's rude. It's like, who?
Not only that, but do you
inappropriate.
really think that's going to work?
I hate this in the AA.
They did the videos now. The girl walking down
Ma.
New York City and got catcalled like over 100 times. Like, who does that anymore? Don't you feel bad?
I don't get it.
I would feel bad. I would feel embarrassed if that was my brother.
Did that to your mother. Like,
If someone did that to your mother,
Not only
Then
that,
they get all defensive and they're like, "Nah, my mom's." And it's just like,
we should catcall men on purpose.
I love
do.
doing it.
I love
it.
catcalling men.
How
We're
would you
so
do
good.
What would you say?
We creep really
When
slow.
it's like,
Hey yo,
Hey yo, hey yo,
you looking good today?
hey yo, pa.
Yes.
Yes.
And they get like they just like they don't know what to do. They're like,
Oh my god.
like they really
deer in the
they're
headlights.
really shook, and it's hilarious.
And especially if you're in a group of guys and you're doing it to a girl, what is your purpose?
yeah.
Do you really think that girl is gonna be like, you know what? That is a guy I want to mess around with.
Like,
oh
wow,
my God, and I hate
never
the
look
awkward
back.
stare when you walk past a group of guys and like you're walking.
They all
by
get
and
quiet?
Just get quiet.
Why do you think
Oh
we
my
have
God.
these attitudes?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
You know what I also hate? When they have whack punchlines. Yeah, that's like really.
Pickup lines.
Pickup lines, yeah, punchlines.
How do you guys feel
Pickup
about
lines.
how do you guys feel about the talking phase of relationship? Not relationship, casual relationships. The talking.
Phase. I think a lot of
the
people take
eternal
talking
struggle.
phase serious.
Yeah,
Because
I feel like that's like a serious term in my opinion.
like people really do take the talking phase
Because you really have to get to know
The
people.
texting.
Yeah, exactly.
Talking
Well,
is
if
like
you
the
have to, because it's
texting.
like you're auditioning somebody to be a husband.
Exactly.
Not,
You got to huddle over
That's a
all your
good
girls.
phrase.
What should I say now?
Yes.
Oh my god.
and people
you come
take the
through and
talking
you're like,
phase serious
yo.
because it's like, oh, if you can't be loyal to me while we're in the talking phase, then how you gonna act when we actually like?
Right.
We're talking because it's like I want to get to know you to see if you're worth my time to even begin a casual relationship.
Yeah, because
with,
I feel
you
like
know?
even when you're casually dating someone, you still want to kick it with them. You still want to hang out with them, like maybe bring them around. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like not like be all over each other. Like that could be like behind closed door thing. But like y'all should chill. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I feel like y'all should like be like just hanging out and like doing things. Like you should be able to sort of introduce them to your friends. Like this is my friend.
There are some dudes though that I be seeing that my friends will never, can never, will never meet.
No, absolutely not.
There's a couple people like that. I mean, I guess it's because like there's different categories. I guess of like
There are, yeah.
guys you're seeing.
yeah.
And I feel like, a guy needs to prove to you as well.
Yeah.
Don't sit and wait till we're together to spend money on me if you want to, like, if that's your thing, that's
Facts.
romantic, in a romantic way. Don't say, oh, I don't, because guys feel like you're going to take advantage of them, I think, from what I've heard. But listen, you want to prove a point. If you're taking a girl serious, you're not going to be scared because of past people who played you. You was with the wrong girl.
for me.
Open the
Oh, that's a good
Take
one.
my
chair out.
Open
Take
the
me out to
door.
a nice restaurant, depending on the girl. Some girls are very simple, some girls like more. And impress
I'm more
her.
of like I am actually terrified of going to dinner with a guy. I went on one. I mean, I dated someone for like a while, but aside from that, I went on one like dinner date with somebody, and I was texting her the whole time, and she's like, "Don't talk about death because you do that sometimes."
Oh my God.
I've done that, so that's why that's my go-to. Like, don't talk about death because it really turns people off.
It was so embarrassing. It's very embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do sometimes. So sometimes when I get nervous at restaurants and someone is buying me food, I was like, okay, let me get a drink. Let me be, classy. And I wasn't familiar with the drink list. So I chose something called like a scorpion drink. And I'm like, oh, this sounds really good. And they bring over to me a big bowl. It's a huge bowl of alcohol.
Wow.
So like literally he has a beer. He has a beer and then I have a bowl and I drank the whole thing.
And if you feel insecure, you're with the wrong guy then, because you should be with somebody who you could order. Why were you feeling some type of way?
Because it was a giant bowl of alcohol and I'd never been
He
on.
was paying.
The alcohol. See, and that's a problem. If you should be able to order whatever you want, if you get something for yourself, that's a lot.
But that was just so much alcohol. That was supposed to be made for at least 2 people.
Worst day ever where he's like, hey, let's go out. Let's go to like this little buffet or whatever. And then we go there and we're eating whatever. And then as soon as it's time to leave and pay for the meal, he goes over here to pay for his food. And then I had to move to the side and pay for my alcohol.
Honestly, okay, I'm really
and I went out
awkward.
with him more than one time, and he never paid for my food.
No, that's not a date. Y'all are friends.
People need to
Y'all
do
are
to
friends.
prove a point. Some prove that I care about you, that I got your back.
That's not a date.
I'm a man in a
That's
relationship.
friendship.
Do you want to be my girlfriend or do you want to be my man?
I feel like usually what I do is like I always put my wallet on the table, and like my wallet is a bright yellow, so it's a wallet. So I'll put my wallet on the table and I'll just wait, and I'll just be like, all right. And when the bill comes, I'll open it up, and then they go no, and I'm like, yes. Because there was nothing in it.
Oh, see, not me, honey, not me. Whenever I used to go on casual dates, I always make sure I have money on me. I have all the money I would usually take out on me. I don't trust like that, and because that's just how I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And I pull out, I'm like, all right, I look at the receipt, and he says, no, I got it. Okay, good, because I expect that.
Yeah.
Especially when your first impressions mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you should I feel like that's
true,
a
that's
first
true.
like a first meeting thing. Like, even if it's a casual dating thing, if it's somebody you want to be really serious with, you, like, as a man, should pay for whatever it is.
If you invite someone to dinner, if you invite a girl to dinner, pay for it. If you invite anybody to dinner, you're gonna pay for it. I'm sorry.
That's I'm sorry.
That's what I do. Like
Otherwise, it's not a
I never
date.
used to do that, but
Otherwise,
now
we're
I'm
just
with my
friends.
That's literally how
I just ask them, like, do
Let me
pay
tell
for
you
this?
guys what happened when I actually did have money, didn't think I had money. I thought I left my money at home. And so we're at the movies. I'm casually dating this guy, and he's expecting me to pay for my ticket. He pays for his, and he's looking at me to pay for mine. And so I'm like, okay. You're not gonna pay, fine. I get out my pocket, about to look in my pocket to pay. I don't have my money, and he probably thinks I left it home on purpose.
That's the worst. After you're like, dang.
After the movie, right? I look in my pocket. It was my pocket, my back pocket.
He paid for your ticket, though, right?
He ended up paying for my ticket. I take my money out.
And your drink.
I don't even think he got any of that.
Nah.
Yeah.
I remember I went to.
Let me tell you. This ended really bad. So I say, okay, I'm gonna give him his money back because he paid for me, because he expected for me to pay. I say, here's the money, and I already had in my head, if he takes this money, he will never see me again. And guess what? He never saw me again.
He took the money?
He never saw me again.
No!
But I had for a whole year, like text messages, never answered back.
That's a scrub.
It was just a turn off.
That's a scrub.
I am disgusted.
You
better talk to him before I do, because I'm the hardest feelings. Like,
what are you doing for me? I don't need any extra people in my life.
Absolutely.
Let's talk about going out, like, etiquette wise. Now,
On a casual date.
On a casual date, like, obviously, like, with me, like, I love makeup.
This is like a day that I have.
If you're, like, let's say you're going to meet someone for drinks.
Yeah.
In my experience, I've learned to keep the makeup minimal, and do not wear dark or red lipstick.
It's a mess.
It is. Can I tell her?
Until like the fifth date, maybe.
No. That's like boyfriend status. When you know they're not going to be trying to make out with you all the time.
What? I actually made that mistake one time though. I wore dark lipstick when I met this guy for the first time. That like I was hanging out with for the first time, and he told me, he was like, I don't like your lipstick.
Oh my god!
Wow,
no. That did not happen.
Kind of funny.
No.
But was he being like? Was he being mean?
He was like, I don't like your lipstick.
I don't care.
I don't care. That's great. You did not pay for it.
Yeah,
you don't pay for this
I
space.
paid $21.
He was like, take it off, and I was like, no, I like it.
What?
I'm
Take off that attitude.
Then he kissed me, but then he was mad.
Oh, so he was being cute.
But it was all.
Well, that happened to me
Crime
once. I was meeting up with this guy for a drink, and I brought Jasmine, and I came from work, so I had like red lips. No, we had
I knew it was a bad idea from the beginning when I saw her face.
Was it like bright red?
Yes.
It was bright red,
and it was like creamy too. It moved. It moved.
Oh,
she applied it numerous
Girl, you have to get matte.
Yeah.
Matte
It was the matte liquid lipstick, the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I wore it. We didn't do anything the whole time. Then before I leave, we started making out. And when I look back at him, he looks like the Joker. I told him, like, you should go home. I told him, like, straight up.
You didn't tell him?
I did that. I was like, you should go home.
Why
I was
did you tell him?
Because it looks awful, and I don't want him to go. Like, I don't want anyone to go in public.
Like, what the?
No, he went back to the bar.
Wow.
He went.
Badge of honor.
Soap and water would have helped that.
Yeah.
And then I come into the car, and Jasmine's like, girl.
It was a mess. Like,
Well,
let me like a stop sign.
Let me tell you guys a good look that you could wear on a casual date.
Okay.
If you want to have a color, maybe like a brown smoky eye instead of a black color smoky eye. Minimal. Or maybe you could do a nude look with a little blush. Right now, peach is very good for the summer.
Absolutely.
Also, when it's warm out. Also, you can have a Snob by MAC Cosmetics.
Yes, I know
Snob
exactly
lip
that
gloss.
is.
The lipstick tends to be a little wider to me, but Snob lip
I don't like
gloss,
MAC lipstick, though, to be completely honest.
because they test on animals is what I'm opposed
No, it's just
why I'm
not-
opposed to it. That's
not
why I like
great.
it.
It's
But
just not great. It's not good quality, in my opinion.
Really?
I don't
lipstick,
think.
no.
It's very dry.
I love the colors because they use most pigment, and they have the most pigment in their makeup products.
Okay.
That's why I like MAC. But
like it's
minimal,
oily.
a pink, nice shade, or nude, neutral lip, or a tint of pink would be great for a casual
Honestly,
date.
for me, for a casual date, I always go with chapstick. I'm a chapstick girl.
yeah, and lip
'Cause
gloss.
I don't know,
Hey,
like.
that freaking Blistex.
Yes, Blistex goes strong.
Lifesaver.
Or what was it?
Blistex.
The strawberry chapstick. That's my go-to because it tastes good. Like,
Oh yeah, just in case.
yeah,
you know.
like I feel like I don't know. Like for me, like I don't know. Like I usually like how my face looks. Maybe that sounds kind of vain, but
not at
I
all.
like how my face looks. So I
Be
really wear
confident,
very minimal makeup, especially when I'm first going to meet somebody. But like also, oh my god, very important. Do you put on makeup when you FaceTime somebody?
Yeah,
I
it depends.
don't.
I did it
It
one
depends.
time.
It depends.
I feel like
one
it's
time.
like
If you feel like you need, if you have bags, you have little bags, put some makeup on. I'm
Yeah.
all about presentation.
I feel like eyeliner is like my go-to. Just like I'll put like some
Why do you put
eyeliner
a
on,
full
or like
face? I just
some
put, like,
highlighter.
color.
Yeah, Yeah, if someone's my boyfriend, I'm not putting makeup on for you.
Oh no, if you're like my boyfriend, then you probably have already seen me without makeup, so we have no secrets.
If you see me on Snapchat, like if you have me on Snapchat, which usually you do, like you see my bare face all the time talking mess. So like it's no different to me. You know what I mean?
Is your skin clear, or do you have some bags? Do you have some acne going on?
I mean, like I have some bags, some acne scars here and there, but like my skin is pretty clear, so I just don't care.
Yeah, then go ahead, girl. Because to me, I think it's fun to look good.
Yeah.
You know, if I have some bags, I'm gonna put it on there, and I'm gonna feel better about myself.
Yeah.
Until and after that, I take it right off and scrub my face, do my skincare regimen.
Yes.
Because I'm all about taking care of yourself and being better.
Absolutely.
How do you guys feel? This is the question. How do you guys feel about sleeping with a dude the first time you hang out?
That's a no for me.
I mean,
How do you feel about casual how do you feel about sex? Like how do you guys like have a time frame of how long you wait to sleep with somebody?
I always tell
90-day
people.
rule.
I mean, I always
90
tell
days?
people that like I don't know, like we're like the test drive is a month. Like if I don't get sick of you before a month, like we could rock. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't know. I feel like a month is my rule personally.
To wait to sleep with the guy?
Maybe I'm just
Okay.
complicated.
What
I like
about
to
you?
go deeper. Maybe
Yeah.
wrong.
What about you?
I
mean, I've
think
never
it
gotten there,
depends
so.
on the type of person how the person came approach you,
Yeah.
and you kind of already know which direction it's going in, and where you see the direction. So if you see this is getting serious, then it's weird. You kind of want the serious person to wait, and the person you don't really care about, it's like whatever.
Exactly.
But there
guys
should
are like
always be,
this right away.
listen, one thing, the person should always respect you. If that person does not respect you, they don't deserve it.
Exactly.
But if you guys are like this right away and they respect you, I mean, then
And you're having a
you
good
guys
time,
can- then you can
forget those
evolve,
double
then y'all can
standards.
have
If you're out and that person is flying, popping, and they respect you and you're having a good time, maybe
You
not
can
the
have
first
sex,
night.
but if you meet a guy and he's like, you know from the jump, he just wants sex, so that's all he
Never.
ever talks
I
about.
gotta go.
Peace, homie.
Yeah.
If you see this person is flying and they're popping and it's all good stuff and they respect you, then book that casual date because
I feel a little bit differently. I am a very open person. I have had situations where I've met guys and like, you know, at parties and stuff, like alcohol is involved. I'm just the type of person, if I want to sleep with somebody, I'm going to do it and I'll worry about everything else after. I have had situations where I did make someone like wait, like, you know, like a week. I know, such a long time, but part of my reasoning with that is that to me, like the physical aspect of a relationship to me is like very important because if I don't like it, it doesn't matter how great you are, it doesn't matter how wonderful, if you have a great job, whatever. If I can't connect with you physically, it's going to fall apart very fast.
And you don't want to get invested in someone. But I mean, I don't know, like for casual dating, like you don't need to really worry about investing, you know?
Exactly.
if it's casual thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's just like you can just do whatever you want. Personally, me, like casual dating, even with that, like I have to kind of know you, you know?
Yeah,
So I'd say-
and this is why there's a difference. If you're having a fling, it could be quick. If it's a casual date, then you get to know that person. Come on.
How do you guys feel?
one-night stand.
Do you guys use Tinder?
No.
Yes,
No,
but,
but
not right
we
now.
could say that for another show
Alrighty, well,
because
we will
we're out
see
of
that.
time. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching the Femme Spot.
Bye.